Today, the United States faces a new challenge. For years, America shipped millions of manufacturing jobs overseas, leaving us less safe and less secure. We were forced to look outside of our borders for our most critical supplies. United Safety Technology is leading the charge to make sure our nation never faces this challenge again.
We saw in March 2020, at the beginning of this pandemic, how difficult it was for our first responders and healthcare workers to get the personal protective equipment they needed when they needed it. And nitrile gloves are one of the most important in order to keep the hospital setting or a healthcare setting sterile.
The shortage of nitrile gloves put some of the most vulnerable people in our communities at risk, leaving hospitals scrambling to protect lives as they tried to save them.
Hand hygiene is everything, especially for infection control. It literally starts with washing your hands and putting on a pair of gloves. It's the most fundamental piece of personal protective equipment that exists in healthcare.
We need to be able to count on and have this supply chain secure. We've invested $96.1 million from the American Rescue Plan in the manufacturing here of the nitrile gloves, which are so important to our healthcare workers.
This is not an insignificant investment. This was the quintessential win-win-win, where you have significant private equity and investment at the table, married up with state, local, and federal resources.
It's a tremendous example of a public-private partnership, and the federal government and the state government and the local government, together with the private sector partners, coming together to do something that's really important.
United Safety Technology and its partners will invest over $350 million in a multi-phased effort to build a leading medical-grade nitrile exam glove manufacturing center at Sparrows Point. The new facility will feature cutting-edge technology and modern productivity-enhancing amenities. During Phase 1 of the project, the 735,000 square foot center will produce over 375 million gloves per month.
Having a producer of such a critical supply right here close to home is a game changer. It's really quite spectacular.
What I'm most proud of is the team that we've put together. Everyone on our team is in their own right and own discipline, an expert in what they do. But more importantly than being technically competent, they really believe in the mission. They really, work. As a group, we're, focused on what our mission is, and that's to reshore, manufacturing and PPE. And I think that, having a group as talented, all focused and rowing in the same direction, is to me the thing that I'm most proud of.
UST is working to create a unified industry voice to gain federal, state, and local support for domestic medical manufacturing. We recognize how important it is to improve the healthcare supply chain and to mitigate risk for our nation's caregivers. Our success will require stronger collaboration with healthcare systems, distribution partners, purchasing collaboratives, and the GPO community. Together, we must prepare for tomorrow, beginning today.